All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Ravi Tanna. I'm happy to be one of the co-hosts along with Naya and Jenny tonight. I'm the Professional Relations Manager for Bausch Lomb Canada, and I have worked in the eye care field for 21 years, and I've visited over 1,500 clinics. So I hope to get to meet you in your future clinics, wherever you may be working. Tonight, I'm going to tell a couple of stories, but not about Jenny and Naya. I'm going to tell a couple of stories about some of their predecessors. So the first doctor I want to talk about is Dr. Dorothy Berry, who actually walked some of the same halls as you, Jenny, sat in some of the same classrooms, but in 1990. And the patient is me. And the situation was my best day ever with my eyes. So in 1993, 94, I was in university. I was a shy, introverted, quiet kid. I had the worst, ugliest pair of glasses, and I didn't want to wear them. And thank goodness I met Dr. Berry. She introduced me to contact lenses, really changed my life, really opened things up. I was doing better in school. I was playing better hockey. I was becoming more social. I was building my self-esteem and confidence. Dr. Berry was a total game changer for me. And you're going to have patients like that when you're out there in practice as well. Conversely, I'll tell you a story about my worst day ever with my eyes. And the person who saved me, my superhero, was Dr. Gaganjeet Tamber, who graduated from NECO in 2016. So Naya, he walked some of the same hallways and sat in some of the same classrooms as you. And what made it my worst day was 2 summers ago, I was in my garage and I was reaching on a 7-foot tall shelf for a container of RV antifreeze. It was a 4-liter container. It was about 7 years old. And when I went to grab the container, looking up into it, the plastic disintegrated, and I took a full liter of RV antifreeze into the face and into both my eyes. It was incredibly painful. It felt like my tear film evaporated instantly. It felt like my corneal epithelium was disintegrating. I've never felt that much pain and discomfort. I immediately went and flushed my eyes. My wife asked me if we should go to urgent care or to emergency, and I said, absolutely not. We should call my optometrist. So we did that. My son drove me there. I was in the chair within 5 minutes. I was assessed, treated under the care of Dr. Tamber with multiple prescriptions, multiple follow-ups. And within about a week, I was kind of back to normalish. And within about 3 months, I was back to 100%. But it was the scariest 5-minute ride of my life. It was the first time in my life where I really wondered, have I wrecked this? Have I totally wrecked my vision? Will I be able to work? Will I be able to see my family? Will I be able to drive, play hockey, do photography, all the things that I love? And so it was a terrifying 5 minutes, but I landed in the care of a very knowledgeable, caring optometrist who was only 5 years out of school at that point. So he was definitely a young next-gen OD. So I'm telling you these stories to reinforce that, you know, what you're doing is amazing. The journey, the options and opportunities that you're going to pick are really going to be fulfilling and rewarding both for you and for your patients. And at Bausch Lomb, we really believe that, you know, we want to help you retain your patients as well so that you can give them the care on their best days and on their worst days. So we have built a suite of programs that are exclusive for optometry. These programs, there's variations that work with all of the presenters and their organizations, which are going to speak to you tonight. And without going into detail, because your Bausch Lomb rep, when you're out in practice, will come visit you. We'll go over all these programs. So for our one-day platform and our monthly platform, we have programs which are exclusive to optometry, not available in other channels like the big box stores and the internet retailers to help you retain those patients. Same thing with our contact lens recycling program. So any contact lens packaging from Bausch Lomb or any of the 3 other companies can be recycled in these receptacles, which are exclusive for optometry, so they don't end up in a landfill or a waterway. And then our strategy for product launches is very optometry focused. So when we launch a product, we will launch it exclusively in the optometric channel first, give you a good long runway so that you have no competition. You can fit patients with new products with comfort and confidence and make sure that they come back to you year after year. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Jenny and to Naya. And I just want to say how excited we are for you to start your journey, to figure out your options and your opportunities, and to be superheroes in your own local communities to help patients on their best day and on their worst day. So over to you, Jenny and Naya.